2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Happy Monday and welcome back to Teaching Crypto. This is MrFOMO in for AZcrypto. He's a little under the weather, but he should be back with us for the next show. We also have some technical issues with Restream that we need to work out. So today's show is a quick pre-recorded special. Today we're going to discuss Bitcoin and the Golden Cross, a couple of interesting projects showing strength leading into the bull run, and an update on Voyager to tell you there is no update. Before we get started, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Also hit that bell icon to make sure you get all the latest from us at Teaching Crypto as soon as it drops. Bitcoin and the Golden Cross. Bitcoin achieved the bullish chart setup known as the Golden Cross when the 50-day moving average passed above the 200-day moving average for the price of the market's leading digital asset. The current 50-day moving average for Bitcoin is around 27,600 and the 200-day moving average is around 27,200. Now, I will normally tell you that these setups aren't much more than a 50-50 chance that the market will break one way or the other. However, the Golden Cross setup breaks north 78% of the time according to quantifiedtrading.com. Never underestimate the power of FOMO. Personally, I'm not looking for the market to continue this hot streak through the holidays unless an ETF is announced between now and then. Look for a pullback to begin sometime in the next few weeks leading into Thanksgiving and continuing through January. Again, that all hinges on the announcement of a Bitcoin ETF, and the SEC isn't appealing the court decision that rebuked them for not approving Grayscale's ETF. Heavyweights like JP Morgan are also signaling that the SEC could face more legal issues should they reject any more ETFs. Now for some altcoins. Injective, one of AZcrypto's picks, is continuing on its hot streak, up 82% over the past 30 days. Injective is a layer 1 blockchain that supports dApps, smart contracts, DeFi, and more. Not financial advice, this recent pump may be indicative of strength during the bull run, so keep an eye on this project. However, I need to remind you that it's a bad idea to chase pumps. It may be better to look for a pullback to DCA into this project. Gala Games is also on a heater, up almost 43% over the past 30 days. Gala is one of the leading names in gaming in the crypto industry, and they recently opened Gala Music and Gala Film in 2022. Gala has their own AAA-rated games in titles like Walking Dead Empires, and they also help develop games for other studios like Battlestar Galactica Eternity that they help Revolving Games develop. Not financial advice, Gala Games is probably a project you should consider for this bull run based on its position in the gaming industry and its recent strength here in the beginning stages of the bull run. However, this recent pump may also indicate that waiting for a pullback through the holidays is probably a better strategy. And now for a Voyager update. Voyager Digital and FTX Alameda continue to tussle over $445 million in mediation proceedings. No updates have been announced, but mediation during bankruptcy typically takes between 30 to 45 days. There were announcements by the lawyers that the proceedings should have been only 30 days, however that deadline has come and gone without an update. I am holding out hope that they are still ironing out the details and that we will see another small distribution sometime before the holidays. That may be a lot of opium though. Speaking of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried was in court on Friday testifying that the cooperating witnesses, i.e. Carolyn Ellison and Gary Wang, were actually the criminals in the case. He also testified that he was not really that into owning the billion-dollar company, claiming that he actually attempted to sell FTX to Binance twice, once when the exchange was going under, and once when the exchange was in its infancy. I guess he was trying to say that he was far more disinterested in owning and running the company than those that have taken plea deals to work against him. He and his lawyers may be trying to say that the coders like Gary Wang and traders like Carolyn Ellison were far more interested and involved, and thus far more likely to be the guiltiest parties. That's it for Teaching Crypto today. This has been MrFOMO. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons and be sure to tap the bell icon to get the latest from AZcrypto and I as soon as it's posted. Enjoy the start to your week. See ya.